Hi, it's Marc Zicree of Space Command, and I'm here at Comic-Con. It's the last few hours of our Kickstarter campaign. I'm very grateful, I'm very thrilled. Pledge, text, tell people. We're here with our cast and crew. It's been an amazing time so far, and it's only the first day of Comic-Con, so we have many amazing days ahead. One thing I did want to address is that I've been doing a lot of interviews lately and podcasts where I've been talking about the plot line of Space Command and the characters, but I haven't yet done a video where I talk directly to you about our storyline and how the characters fit into that storyline. So I just want to be a little more specific so you know a little more about Space Command. So basically, we've been talking about how some shows have a 5-year arc, like Babylon 5, on which I wrote, but this has a 200-year arc. It's taking place over 2 centuries as mankind goes out into our solar system and then out into the stars. It's the expansion of man and the hopeful vision of mankind through the viewpoint of 2 families, the Camera family and the Sikander family, through several generations. So basically, some of our stories will be taking place earlier in the timeline, where we're with John Kemmer on the first incarnation of the spaceship Paladin. It's a slower-than-light ship that travels through our solar system as Mars is being terraformed. Amazing things are happening. But then we have several generations of family, and for one of our movies, the first one that I've written, it's actually later in the chronology where we're on the starship Paladin with his great-grandson, Matt Kemmer. And that's the version of the ship that will have Odara Tallinn, played by Katharine McEwan. We'll have Armin Shimerman as Darian Sikander. Leanna Sikander, his daughter, is played by Christina Moses. Ethan Phillips is playing Alton Fenulus, a shape-shifting alien. Dor Nevin, played by Doug Jones, is a synthetic, an android. But these are characters who are going to be taking place on that storyline that involves Matt Kemmer and the Starship Paladin. But the half-hour story, the first half-hour story we're doing, which is called Shakedown, will be earlier in our chronology, dealing with Matt's great-grandfather, earlier in the chronology, where the first version of the Paladin is built. It's the Shakedown cruise, and John Kemmer comes back from Mars as it's being terraformed to take the first version of Paladin on the Shakedown cruise from Earth to Mars. So we've got a lot of amazing stories. It's a big future history, just like Heinlein and Ray Bradbury and Isaac Asimov and Arthur Clarke were doing with their work. This is what we're doing with Space Command. We're going to be telling a story about these many generations of this family, the Sikander family, the Kemmer family, as sometimes they're adversaries, sometimes they're allies, as they're part of this amazing adventure. So thanks very much. We look forward to sharing this with you and to having you be part of it. And remember, as always, the most important member of Space Command is you.